Welcome back to onestoptutorials.com. How you doing, everyone? Good to see you back here. Right, here today we're going to be going over inserting our table and image and text into our home page, into our index page. Now, first things first, you need to go to that folder that you download from our website and double click on it, and inside of there's a folder that's called completed. If you double click on that, I need you to copy, so click on it, right click, copy the text folder, and I need you to move it to our website. This is the one we're working on, and I need you just to paste it inside of here. Okay, we're going to be calling upon that now. Sorry, I forgot to do that, guys and girls, but if you can do that, that would be great. So just go to that completed, copy the text, move it into our website, and we are ready to move. Okay, I'm going to delete this. We don't need this no more. And what I want to do is I want to add another table. In fact, I want to add a few tables. So I'm going to go to our layout panel here and choose table. And I'm going to want to have, we got 4 products. We want one table at the top. So yeah, 5 rows, 2 columns, that's fine. Table width 100%. And I'm going to want some padding here. So border thickness 0. Padding, let's put 5 for cell padding, 5 for cell spacing. We can always come and change this later. And we're going to hit OK. And there's our box. So I just want to quickly show you how to merge 2 boxes together. So let's say I wanted this box here to be one box. Okay, simply left click and drag over to the second box. Come down to your page properties here, and you'll notice that down here there says something that says row, and there's a little square box here to merge it, or this is to split. So we just simply want to left click on the merge, and you'll now notice that we've merged. So next thing we want to do, let's move this down so we get a bit more space. We want to start adding our images to it. Now inside of this, inside of the files, our website, there's a folder called images, and inside images you'll notice we got Batman, Grand Theft Auto, Infamous and Madden. We want to drag, simply left click, drag Batman into the cell, and I'm going to call it Batman in our alt tag. Okay, and there's Batman. And we're going to do the same with Grand Theft Auto. Just simply left click, drag it into the cell. Grand Theft Auto. This is a good practice to get into, naming your pictures. Dragging Infamous into the next box. If I can spell Infamous. And then finally dragging Madden into the last cell, hitting OK. Oh, I didn't name it, sorry. Let me just quickly come to click on the picture, come to this alt box and call it, I'm just going to call it Madden. That's fine for these tutorials. Okay, so we now have our pictures in. Next thing we want to do is we want to make a bit more space here to add our text. So on side, when you click in between the 2 cells, you'll notice that the cursor changes. Okay, two arrows, one left, one right. Just hold down your left click and you can just drag the cell across. Okay, and you can let go. Next we want to add our text, and if we go to that folder that we just brought into Dreamweaver called text, here it is here, text. We want to go to text, home page, and we got the text of each description of each product here. I use text files. I don't like Word files. Word files have a tendency of sometimes leaving code. Text files is clean text, so I always use text files to use text with inside of Dreamweaver. It's just clean text. So I'm gonna copy that, go to Batman. So I double clicked on Batman text, it comes up in here. I can right click, copy, and then right click, paste. Okay, next one is Grand Theft Auto. Let's do the same. I'm going to grab the whole lot, copy, come back in the index, right click, paste. And the next one is Infamous. Copy it all, right click, copy, index, paste. And I'm going to come to the last one, which is Madden. Copy all this text, and we're just going to paste it. You can do the shortcuts, Control C. In fact, that's what I normally do. And you notice we got our text inside our home page now. So first things first, I just want to tidy this up a bit. We got a massive space here, so I'm going to click at the end of the full stop there, and I'm going to hit delete. It's going to bring the wording together. And anything else, I'm going to do the same here. Click at the end, hit delete, bring that up, hit delete. Just cleaning our text up a bit. It's being messed up a bit. And Okay, so we've got it. If I just click on the bottom, in fact we've got some space. I'm just going to delete, just click and delete, click the bottom, and it will come up. Right, so we got our footage in, okay, and next we want to format our stuff here. Okay, so I actually, at the top of you've heard of Batman, just hit enter and then click at the top here, and I want to I just want to type in Batman. Okay, just keep it all the same. And by the way, if all your cells here end up when you type, the text is typing from the middle, remember what I showed you before. You can highlight all the tables here, come down to page properties and choose vertical and choose text to top, and that will move all the text to start typing at the top. So we've got our stuff here, and now we just want to format it. So we want to make this Batman, we want to make it to our heading 1, okay, Grand Theft Auto, heading 1, just so we can come in later and change it with our CSS, heading 1, and Madden, heading 1. And then for this we want to make it paragraph. It's already paragraph, it's already paragraph, paragraph, paragraph. Okay, let's just bring that up. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. Let me just quickly preview this in the browser and see how we're looking. I'll minimize it so you can see it. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. Now I actually think maybe we got a little bit too much padding, and I also think maybe these are too big. Okay, so remember we can just go in, and these were called, these are heading 1. So if we go back to our styles, okay, under style sheet at the top here, CSS, if it's not there, go to Windows, CSS, and we want to go back to our heading 1 tag, double left click on heading H1, and we want to change the size of the font. Let's change it to an 18, and if I move this out of the way we can have a look how it looks. Hit apply. Yeah, I think 18 is just a bit more friendly, and you'll notice it did it to all of them. Okay, so we're looking good. We're really looking good now. We got our text in. Next thing I want to do is I want to type in the top here. This is some of our games. Okay, let's assign the class of heading 1 to that as well. Okay, so it's going to highlight over it and choose heading 1. Okay, and there we go. And the last thing we want to do before we can just move on to the next page is that we want to insert the image that we had here on the left. We want to go back to our website, images, banner left, and in fact I'm going to show you a different way of inserting it because you know the drag way. I might as well show you another way. If you click inside this cell box, you come back down to insert image, this menu will pop up. We want to choose the image banner left, okay, and we want to choose OK, and we're going to name this banner special. Hit OK, and that is now put our banner into there, and we can click above it, coming soon, okay, and we're going to make that into an H2 heading 2 tag. Okay, heading 2, click on heading 2, and in the next tutorial we'll come and format that to see what we want. But we're done. We've just inserted all our information. Now since we put that in, there's a little bit of spacage caused here. Just again click at the end, hit delete on your keyboard, and we'll just tidy it up a bit. So let's have a quick preview at the final home page. There we go, look at that. Got a footer in, we got a text in, we got our H1s in, we got a menu in. We're going to change coming soon in CSS next tutorial. That's it for this tutorial. Any questions, please let me know. Subscribe to my YouTube or check out my website. Take it easy guys and girls. See you at the next one-stop tutorials. Laters.